Michelle Rose. I'm an occupational therapist here at the hospital. How are you doing today, Mrs. Crawford?
I'm feeling okay. A little better than yesterday.
Good. I'm just going to do the activities card sort with you today. It's just an assessment for me to help gather some more information about activities that you were doing prior to your fall. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what I have here, there's 89 cards, and they're categorized into 4 different categories, 4 different activities. So there's instrumental activities, there's low demand leisure activities, high demand leisure activities, and social activities. And what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take each pile and you're going to look at the cards, and then you're going to put them under the corresponding labels, either done prior to your illness or admission, which is your fall, or not done prior to your illness, injury, or admission. Does that all make a little sense?
Yeah, so put the ones that I did before I fell here, and the ones that I didn't do on this one.
Yep, exactly. Perfect. Are you ready to begin?
Yes. Okay. Shopping in the store. Oh, definitely I did that. I imagine I still will. My friend Sandy drives, because I don't drive anymore. Once a week we go shopping and have lunch and get our groceries for the week. So, shopping for groceries. There, so we do that. And of course I have to do the dishes. You know, it's so nice having a dishwasher, but if you just let them sit around, you know, it gets to be a problem. So you have to make sure you're using it. It's much nicer than not having one. I went a long time without a dishwasher. And laundry, gotta do your laundry. Washers are nice there too. Now my husband Tom always did the yard maintenance, so I haven't been doing that, and since he passed away, I just hired one of the men down the street to help out.
Okay. Okay, so now that we're done with instrumental activities, we're going to go ahead and move on to low demand leisure activities.
So spectator sports. Now for this one, do you have to go to the sporting event? Because sometimes I like to listen to the baseball games on the radio, but I don't know if that would count.
No, listening to sports events on the radio would not count, so this would be attending a spectator sport.
Definitely go recreational shopping. And I like to cook. Oh, my favorite thing lately has been looking up special recipes from my family. I got my grandmother's cookbook.
Oh, nice.
And some of it's ridiculous. It's like aspic and, you know, all these things that sounded so gross to me when I was a little kid. And they're probably, you know, not very popular right now, but there's this tomato aspic and it's really good.
Nice.
Be surprised.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's been really fun, kind of connecting. I'm really into genealogy and family history, so it's a nice way to, another way to enjoy that.
Oh, good.
I don't much like sewing. Rather throw something away than mend it. Or needle crafts. Or handcrafts. I do.
You're doing such a great job, Mrs. Crawford. So the next one we're going to do is high demand leisure activities.
High demand, oh.
Yeah.
Probably not so many of these. I like water aerobics. Is that the same as swimming?
Oh, we can group it in. I'll just make a note.
And I don't play any team sports. I was never very coordinated that way. Don't do any woodworking or bowling. I did when I was young. Don't like golf particularly. Now we golf.
We golf?
I went on a trip down to Florida to visit my
Uh-huh.
grandkids a couple years ago, and they had a Wii, and they showed me all about Wii tennis and Wii golf. My grandson 10 years old now, and so he was so excited about it. So
Mhm.
that's what we did all week. We played the Wii together, and that
Oh,
wasn't
how
so.
fun. Last one, which is social activities.
Studying for personal advancement. That's an interesting one. I mean, I do love to read, and I like learning about things all the time. So I guess anytime you're learning, that's personal advancement.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
I used to do a lot of traveling, but not since my husband died. I've been staying. Well, no, I still go see my grandkids, but not international. Parties and picnics. Oh, yes. And family gatherings.
Mrs. Crawford, you did a fantastic job. But what I'm going to have you do now is go through this pile, and you're just going to pick out 5 of your favorite activities that are most valuable to you and that you like to do.
I'm in my favorite. Okay.
Yeah.
Big pile here.
Take
Have
your
to
time.
choose.
Okay, so these are your 5 that you've chosen. You've chosen recreational shopping, good one, playing cards, reading the newspaper, visiting with friends, and volunteer work. Thank you so much, Mrs. Crawford. What I'm going to do is just kind of score this for you, and it's just going to give me a better idea of what activities are valuable to you, and hopefully we can collaborate together and set some goals and get you back to doing some of these activities. So, does that sound good?
That does.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure to meet